What's up guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing my custom 3-piece wheels imported from the United States, the Heritage Wheel Hakkaidos. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get straight into this. This is my somewhat unbiased review. I have to be transparent with the fact that I am partially sponsored by Heritage Wheel. That doesn't mean I get any like brand rights, anything crazy. The literally only thing that means was they like my car and they were happy to give me like a like a small discount on the price of the wheels. That's literally it. I don't have to like go to a certain amount of events. I don't have to do any of that stuff. Literally all it was I emailed them, filled in the form they had. They liked the look of my car because it was different, and yeah, they were happy to give me like help me out a little bit on the price. That helps a lot because the Australian dollar is really crap against the US dollar. So more or less we'll start off straight away with how much did they cost me? That's probably the question that you're most wondering, since they are 3-piece. People know they're kind of not cheap. Recommended retail, what they would actually cost, shipped and landed at my door in Australian, is just over $8,000. I think it is just under $8,100 Australian. So they are not cheap by any means. Yeah, I'm not going to disclose how much I got them for. I don't know if it's a case-by-case different rule with who they're partially sponsoring. They might do full sponsorships. I don't know. If you want to see how much, you can go on their website. You can apply for a partial sponsorship. That's up to you. Easy done. So it's a standard convex face. I usually go for the concave face. My last set of wheels, which are Koyas, which I love, they were a massive concave. I wanted to go with the dish look. So I went with a convex face to get that tiny bit more dish, since though with spacing and alignment and all that stuff, like this is an aggressive offset as is. Yeah, scrubs like hell. This is as much dish as I could get with this setup. I think there's 3.5 inches of dish, which is the equivalent of 98 mil. Yes, 98 mils of dish. I went with a glistening bronze lip with I don't know what gray they call it, but it's a matte gray face, machined center cap, and 24 karat gold hardware to secure the lip. And yeah, it does look great. I love them. They are brilliant. They look really good on the car. They're very different. They turn a lot of heads just because they're very different. And I love, like, I've seen some 3-piece wheels that haven't been put together too great, that leak, not mentioning any names, Simmons. I've heard a lot of people having issues with those, but I've had no issues with these. These are unreal. Especially for a company that's relatively new. Fitment Industries has done a certain amount of reviews on them. They are partners with them now. The Shard Cart from Hoonigan, they actually have the exact same wheels. They're just all polished. I seem to be really lucky, and I ordered them like at the exact time that they seem to slowly start to get noticed on the internet. And yeah, so being a relatively new company, it was a little bit scary having no reputation, no reviews at the time, when I'd paid this massive amount of money and I was told I was going to wait 12 weeks before they came, which is still pretty quick for 3-piece wheels. Waited 12 weeks, got them, unboxed them. Please go watch the unboxing video. It is on the channel. Okay, so now let's talk into specs. I ordered a 20 by 10 with a plus 22 offset. That's all round, all four, they're all the exact same. And that is a pretty aggressive offset for the car that they're on. If you want to see them on the car, just look at some of the other videos on our channel. But yeah, with the aggressive offset, I kind of did that knowing I would have to stretch a tire. So I've stretched a 235 35 20 over this bad boy. It's, as Fitment Industries would classify, a stage 2 stretch. Unless I got that completely wrong, but it is a good fitment. I like the look. It then makes it real flush with the car. I've got the camber maxed out on my car. I think it's like only 1.5 degree, if that. And it still scrubs, but I don't care because it looks good. So full disclosure, I do love these wheels. These wheels are wicked. I love them. They suit the car. They're different. There are 2 things though that I'm not too happy with as a customer. This isn't just a bash on Heritage Wheel. This isn't just to talk shit. This isn't to call them out, try and get noticed on the internet or anything. These are just 2 things that I'm not happy with as a consumer, as the customer, as the end user. And I want this to be a full, like 100% real review. The two things that I think some people might lose their shit over, two things that people might be like, you're an absolute idiot, like why are you even mentioning these? Now the first of two things I noticed as soon as I unboxed them, as soon as I got them out, all around the bronze lip, it is quite scratched. Like scratched to the point where it looks like someone's tried to polish them and they haven't done a good job, or they've used a dirty rag, but it's consistent. It's all around all four wheels, and I'm not a huge fan. I'm really particular about small things. Now, I don't know if that ruins the color at all, or the clarity of the color, or the depth of the color, but it feels like it's a lot flatter to me because of it, because there's more refraction within the light hitting the dish. I've tried to polish it out a bit, but when I realized that it wasn't really doing anything, I stopped. Now, I don't know if that's because the powder coat is thinner or a little bit more transparent and you can see the actual dish underneath. I'm not sure what it is. I did try briefly to get it out and I couldn't. I wasn't gonna ruin it or make it worse trying, so I just left it. But I will give you a close-up and look at it properly. Hopefully you can see why I'm not overly that impressed with it. Now the other thing is on the face. It's a custom PCD, so it's always a different stud pattern. They can do whichever you like. Luckily, having a 5x120, it fits perfectly in all of these gaps. I have seen it where they had to do like a 4x100 or something, and they literally drill through these bridges just here, and it looks tacky to me. The thing I don't like on mine is it's almost like they've gone to start drilling the stud pattern in and realized they were doing it wrong. It's on all of the wheels, and there's like marring or scratching or something that they didn't bother to cover up. Perfectly honest, to me it looks a little bit lazy. Now, if I bought these wheels secondhand, or if I didn't pay that much for them, like that'd be something completely different. But I told you how much these wheels are worth. Like, it's the little things. It's really the little things. Like, these are not cheap wheels. These are custom 3-piece wheels. And especially with a company that's starting up, you'd think that they need to be 100% perfect with everything. And it does hurt me because it's not one of those things where it's just me that notices. Other people notice it too. Like, it hurts when you have a brand new item that no one's ever seen. These are the only one of these wheels in Australia, in this entire country, that I have. Now, this video isn't intended just to bash on them, like, or by any means anything like that. It's just things that I'm not overly happy with. And yeah, other than that, they're a great wheel. I did annoy them for the entire 12 weeks that I was waiting, and they were really great with their customer service. I don't remember who it was that I was exactly speaking to, but he would always reply, have answers to every one of my questions. The customer service side of the company was unreal. Yeah, that was one of the best parts. There was a couple times that was a little bit iffy where they said they were in polishing. They said that they were there for like 3 weeks, which I don't entirely understand. A couple things that just delayed it here and there. Instead of being straight up with me and telling me, I feel like they kind of jumped around a little bit. A couple times the shipping date was pushed back a bit. I was told that they'd ship on a Tuesday of 1 week, and then I'd be asking every day if they'd shipped, and then it'd get to the Friday of that week, and they'd be like, sorry, they'll be going out next week. I think that happened for 3 weeks continuously. But in saying that, in that entire time span where they were kind of messing me around, that was still within the allotted 12 weeks that they'd quoted me at the beginning. So do with that you must, whatever. I was just overly excited for my wheels to come, as you can assume. Other than that though, they were a great wheel. They were manufactured really well. Always answer any of my questions that I have. If you would like to see any of the wheels that they make, any of the other wheels that they make, they have Instagram, Facebook, and a website, Heritage Wheel. It is actually quite easy to find. Like I said, the Hoonigans, they have these wheels on their shark cart. Yeah, Micah Diaz, he also runs them. There's a lot of people out there running them. Fitment Industries, they love them. They're always talking about them. They also work a lot with 3-piece wheels US. That's another story for another video. But yeah, they're easy to find. They're full customizable. You can do whatever you want with them. Like I said, I love the wheels. There's literally only 2 little pet peeves that I have. Could be just me, could be other people, they might have experienced them. But yeah, that is my wheel review for the Heritage Hakkiados. I know that in my unboxing video, I pronounced them Hakkiados, like cringe. But yeah, that's about it for today. If you did like this video, please like it, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs, so we would love that. If you want more videos like this, we're more than happy to do this. But yeah, that's it for today. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.